Just took a nice couple dropperfuls of my new CBD brand. I'm doing big things. I also want to let people know that my page is no longer going to be fear and conspiracy theories. I had a reading tonight with a follower, a friend, a soulmate, and I had a series of synchronicities occur that led me to believe that I am no longer to lead my troops in any essence of fear, that I am supposed to, at this time, transfer all of my energy into the positive. So basically the Adam that you know is gone, and all we have left is the love that Adam had before he became Adam. I hope this doesn't get reposted and people say I'm cloned, because I'm certainly not. But I'm deciding to leave a little bit of this fear behind, because if I have command of 70,000 people just by exposing them to something that I'm writing, it would be reckless of me to, it would be wrong of me to lead them in fear, which is what our enemy is feeding off of, our fear. So I think collectively we have an obligation to uplift the current state of humanity. And, what better way to do that than through unconditional love? It's difficult sometimes to have unconditional love for people that you don't necessarily respect, or for people that are threatening your environment or the health or jeopardy of your family or your friends or your cohabitants on this planet. But I know that if Jesus was here, and I believe that Jesus, bear with me, is within each of us, just as Muhammad, peace be upon him, Gandhi, Buddha, anybody you want to choose. I mean, you're an ocean in a drop. So you have this sacred obligation to defend life. And that's what this comes down to. I've been having a very strange evening. And my Wi-Fi actually cut out somehow, which is very, very strange, because it's not something that happened accidentally, if you know what I mean. I mean, that type of stuff does happen accidentally, but it shouldn't be out, and it made me a little nervous. It's very difficult for Wi-Fi to go out the way I have it set up. So I decided to go on a live feed to make sure. Altered Consciousness, I love you. Thank you for tuning in. And so I think that I've made some decisions in my life that are going to drastically alter the course of my life in the direction that it's going, and we're going to see where that takes me. And I guess the bottom line is that I cannot be afraid. I don't have the right to be afraid anymore, because I've been given the power to be an influencer. In whatever respect I'm considering myself doing this, I'm not doing it just for me. I'm doing this because I truly believe that the people of Earth are inherently good and deserve freedom. And that's a fact. We do. We deserve freedom. And freedom means freedom from chemicals in our food, water, air, and everywhere else. Freedom really, freedom is the essence of being. It's actually liberty. But I'll take freedom as a close second. I just had some pretty powerful experiences tonight. I I sent out that live feed thing and told everybody to message me or whatever, or send me titty pics or whatever. So I get this message, and it's a chick with tarot cards in Palo Santo with her titties out. I love titties. I don't really know what to do with them, but I love titties. She was just the most down-to-earth, fucking amazing creature. We've talked before, but she gave me a card reading, and the card reading was... the card reading told me that I'm not going where I came from, and that I'm going somewhere else, and that I have to let go of what I think my plans are in order for the universe to be able to flow freely through me. So that basically is what I've decided to do, is to just let go. Because I can't take responsibility for the planet of the whole planet, or for the condition of the whole planet. I'm losing a lot of sleep lately trying to help. That's great. I love helping. I mean, that's why I don't mind not sleeping. I love just trying to get people to unite. Like black people with white people, fucking Crips with Bloods. Like, Islanders with Caucasians, fucking Arabs with Jews. Like, really, it's Jews with Arabs. I'm not going to go there anymore because I'm love and light. And I'm not actually light. I'm actually darkness. I came from darkness. All of us came from darkness. This realm of light is actually a duality-based plane of existence that's insanely confusing. This whole separation thing is a kicker. Woo! Listen, so I want to try to take everybody's focus away from this LA bullshit, because first off, that's not what they want us focusing on. And that was... You'll see tomorrow what that was. I've decided to stop speaking on it because I think I've done my part, and I actually have like the real answer at this point, and I'm not gonna lie, the real answer scared the fucking shit out of me. So I am going to calmly sit and deliberate and know that this information is secure in the event that I get killed. It will be accessed instantly, but it will not be released. And, I have a pretty good feeling that even if I don't say shit, it's coming out, because there's like 50,000 of us that have the same piece of information. Basically, a mass email went out, and, we'll see who posts it. I don't want to promote fear, and I'm not going to any longer choose to live in the vibration of anybody controlling me in any way, shape, or form. And I think that the best thing that I can do for the world is to become the greatest version of myself, which is going to mean breathing more and taking my diet more seriously and maybe laying off the weed and, and just maybe serving a little more, like in a way where I can reach more people. There's about to be a drastic change in my life. This is my year in the course of human design. This is the year of the sleeping phoenix. I like phoenixes. I've been burned. I feel okay with that. I feel like the burns got me to where I am right now, and I feel like I'm in a pretty good place. And I feel like I'm safe, and I'm loved, and I'm protected, and I feel like you're safe, and you're so loved, and you're so protected. And I think that it's okay to display weakness if you feel weak, but it's when you're weak that you need to be strong. And when you're really strong, you can pretend like you're weak. Ultimately, the art of war is actually the art of mastering yourself. And the hardest war that you're ever going to fight is finding empathy and compassion for your fellow life on this planet, including yourself. Because, humans aren't easy. And that being said, like, just being a human is like a righteous act of fucking sacrifice, because it's absolutely horrible. I mean, no one in their right mind would sign up for this shit. Yet here we are, we, the few, the proud, and the strong, who heard the call go out across the multiverse. The cry for help from the earth on which we stand and we all share. And we heard the call, and we're here. And the fact that we're here, the fact that we're here is the most beautiful gift that we could ever have, because we have the gift of life. And that's a fucking exciting gift. It's a really nice thing to have, because we have it eternal. And each life that we live, we get to come back reflecting our mental state into the next plane of existence. So wouldn't it be nice if we all just said, hey, I fucking love you. I love you. I got your back. You live on this planet? No way. I live right next door. I'm on this fucking planet. You live on this planet too? No way. Wait a minute. You mean we all live on this planet? Well, that's amazing. That's just amazing. We live on this planet. And it's the only thing that we all share. So I would highly suggest that we start to really love each other. And I'm not talking about gay orgies with fucking vibrators in the butt and stuff. No, I'm just kidding. I don't like gay orgies. If chicks want to put a vibrator in my butt, though, y'all can do whatever the fuck you want. I'm freaky deaky, yo. Prostate gland, for those of y'all men that ain't in on that, y'all better ask somebody. Ask them. Catch me outside. How about that? Let's stop making stupid people famous. Vibrators in the butt is so cool. So fuck anybody that says otherwise. Anyway. The point is that, I think we all have a chance right now to just really say... He said, nah, man, don't kill the convo. I just do what I do. And together we do what the fuck we want to do. And it's beautiful like that. And we can all be beautiful. To me, that my internet is out right now. And I have to say, I very, very rarely actually put the venom on the darts. But I got so concerned when the Wi-Fi cut out randomly that I actually have a venom dart on there, which is insane. And I don't want to slip up with that. As you guys know, I live in Colombia. And yeah. So I've seen those darts kill a pig in under 2 minutes. I mean, it was completely immobilized after 30 seconds, and it wasn't from the dart, it's from the poison that's on the dart. It's a hunting technique, South American, obviously. And to me, that's a very powerful weapon because it's silent, it penetrates, and it has a 99% kill rate. And nobody has a built-up immunity to it because they're fucking... not living in Colombia with a bunch of poison dart frogs. However, I actually should look into the legal ramifications. That could be considered a chemical weapon, and if it is, then I will gladly relinquish it. But they'd also have to prove that, and I doubt that could be proved. Not to mention, who the fuck am I hurting? I'm sitting in my house on top of a mountain. Nobody wants to prove that. But it is very, very concerning that I'm out of Wi-Fi right now. And, so, I think that it's time that we all talk about what it is we want to do with this page. I think, first off, congratulations, Altered Consciousness. I'm super proud of you. Super proud of you. LSD Bob Bark, you do it, dog. Fucking A. Mikadelic. Yeah, the free world is all we have. Let's get this weirdo out of here with the Trump flag and all that. That's just strange. Thank you guys for not feeding the trolls. For those of you who know, oh yeah, you know, I've done my part with the Las Vegas thing, and I can sit back now and let the rest of the people take care of it. I think I've said enough. Your ego is your enemy. There's no enemy. There's actually no others even, but your ego is a part of you, and that is the enemy. Everything else is bullshit. Ego is your enemy. Enemies don't exist. Educating people doesn't mean... I know. I have to take a different approach. I've just been instructed. You know, I can only do the best that I can do as a human being. And I'm not perfect. And I try to be the best version of myself that I can be. And what I've really put on the back burner is my own spirituality and my own becoming and being, really, because I'm always trying to deal with everybody else's stuff. So I guess what I'd like to get across with this is that now it's my time to just take it slow and do me and really grow the community under the principle of love. And I don't feel like I'm always going about things with love at heart. And I might not be. But sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. Because such is life. Such is life. Yeah, I'd just like everybody to stop focusing on the Vegas thing. I could put that whole thing to shame in 30 seconds of conversation. I could expose the whole thing right now for what it really, really, really is. But I'm going to sit back and I'm going to sit this one out because I have a mission that's more important than getting shot in the head for saying some dumb shit. It's just boom. So this will expose itself. It's already unraveling so fast that I don't have to be the one to take the fall for saying this shit because I'm just watching everybody connect all the dots and it's just fucking hilarious. And it's going to be just fine, guys. So, you know, we all signed up to die. Every single person that's going to come here, we have one life to live on this planet, in this state. Let's do the fucking best we can. I have faith in you guys. He's been cloned. Could you imagine? I would be so upset. I'd be so pissed. No, I took a bunch of my CBD oil. I'm super fucking calm right now. Like super calm. Super calm. I just came out with a CBD oil line. You guys see how fucking calm... I mean, I haven't slept in like 3 days either, but... That's cute. Yeah, I've been feeling off too since the eclipse a little bit. But he's been cloned. That's cute. I like that. That's funny. Yeah, that eclipse was a signal. No more fear. The eclipse was basically a signal for you to choose a side. It was a very, very clear signal to choose a side. In another 2 weeks, there's going to be another eclipse. Or 2 months or a year, or whatever the fuck it is. One eclipse went this way across America, from Oregon to Florida. And the other one's going from fucking, I can't even make this shit up, from Maine to Southern California. It's marking an X. The sun is literally marking an X over America. I'm not leaving Instagram. I'm just going to focus on some stuff that I need to focus on spiritually within myself. I would never leave you guys because that would be surrender. And I don't surrender and I don't retreat and I never ever leave a man behind. And you guys have my word on that. From the bottom of my heart. That you have given me faith in myself and I've gotten so much respect and love from all of you that I look at you all as family. And I would never fucking leave you guys. That is not an option for me. I am here and I'm going down with the ship. If the ship goes down. But I don't think the ship's going to go down. I think that we're currently experiencing an increase in a different type of gamma radiation. We're hitting what is known as a photon belt. Light is photons. Photons are information. So we're entering the age of information as we enter into this binary solar system that comes in every 7,000 years or so. And causes a little bit of havoc on our Earth, but on the bright side, we get our consciousness back and we elevate our consciousness from a 3D to a 5D. So what's happening is similar to what's called cell mitosis. And what cell mitosis is when a cell, that is one cell, begins to split until it's two cells. So Earth, as above, so below, is a cell. I've never actually heard any intelligent person refer to the flat Earth theory when it comes to cells. Like, and I look at the Earth as a cell. I understand that it's a holographic projection of our matrix and that we are, in fact, just self-replicating fractal algorithms of each other. And of the all, the essence that is. But, yeah, I don't buy into that crap. I also don't believe a fucking word NASA says, but I just don't think the Earth is flat. Anyway, so the Earth is splitting into two Earths, basically, like right fucking now. So the message I got was to just be love and to leave the rest behind. And that it didn't have a place where we were going. So I urge you and I love you and I just want to make you aware of the message that I received. Not that it's even applicable to you, but that as my loyal minions, no, I'm just kidding. As fearless leaders of yourselves, you also too should have the right to know what it is that I've learned in my own life. And what I've learned is that love is the only thing that matters. Everything else is complete crap. Everything else is just taking you to the point where you're capable of loving yourself and then in turn loving other people. And to not have fear. Fear is the lowest vibration that you could possibly have. Love, on the other hand, though. Love, on the other hand, love could cure everything. Love could heal. Love can mend and love can repair. But hatred can't do that. Hatred breeds hatred, and the more that we breed hatred, the more that we have a world that's not worth even fixing. You know, it's more like just, fuck it. Let's see if it starts all over again. I'm not gonna be dealing with this bullshit. So anyway, that's that's what I'm talking about. Do you know Do you know? For those of you who haven't heard, I got a dope ass brand of CBD oil now, which is really exciting. And it's really fucking good. I mean, we had it tested, it came back metal free, pesticide free, fucking nanotechnology free, THC free. It's not registered under my corporation, so you can't freeze up my assets because of it, because I ain't getting on that fucking shit show of a boat. I wouldn't even fuck with the shit then. You know, I just think that for too long we've been kind of neglecting what it is that we really want. And you know what it is that humans really, really want? They just want peace. That's what the average human being wants. They just want love. They want to feel like they're valued. They want to feel appreciated. And they want to feel like they're a part of something, that they are influencing in a way that's benefiting. People want to serve. You know, how do you serve? How do you serve, and how can you serve? You know, I mean, what is your gift? If you had all the money in the world, what would you choose to do? Look who's crying now. Wow, now, wow, 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 wow. What's the oil called? Yo, this is CBD oil. This is what's being used to treat everything from epilepsy to seizures to cancer to fucking everything. CBD, it's cannabis oil, but it doesn't have the THC in it. It's completely legal in all 50 states. Friends of mine actually grow this plant. I literally knew these plants when they were plants, which is cool. We have 3 different strengths. I am, you know, always, I go with the highest dose of everything. I even feel good smoking the cigarette if I have this shit around. Ain't gonna get me, motherfuckers. You know, I'd also like to stress the importance of, like, clean diet. You know, like, clean diet goes a long way. So really try to consider what you put into your body as sunlight. Yeah, of course you can get mine. Yeah, of course, everybody can order my CBD oil. Duh. Itsy bitsy diamond wells, fat hurricanes, yellow-bellied lizard kings. Well, shortcuts will slow you down, but in the end we found that CBD should be free. On dust off my thinking caps, I see all these dumb false flags, the pretty pictures of the snipers take, and it's only Zionist hate. But in the long run we found that silent films are full of sound, inaudibly free. Slow down everyone, you're moving too fast. Cancer sticks, man. I'm just a human being doing human being shit. I mean, I literally have buckets of tobacco that I grow myself, but I wanted a Marlboro. Anyway, you can order this on www.ancienthealinghemp.com. And if you use the promo code KOI, third eye, you get 15% off. 40 milligram bottles. 40 milligrams is the dose. 250 milligrams is the dose for $40. 500 milligrams is $75. And 1,000 milligrams are strongest, which is very fucking strong. That's $120. And this is organic, vegan, certified, legit, no THC, only CBD, and grown with real fucking love. For those of you who have yet to have a chance to donate to my app, I think that this is a great way that we can unite the people behind the scenes, and we can take our planet back with love. Always with love. I want to find myself a villain, so slow down everyone, you're moving too fast. Yo, I actually, don't bring... If I fall in this war, if something were to ever happen to me, I want you guys to remember that a free man stood, and that a free man stood alone at first, and he stood so tall and so free that others decided to stand with him. And that's what I want you to remember about me if something ever happens to me. And that would make me so happy for all of eternity, to be the person who inspired freedom. Real freedom. This was a gift from a tribe. This is a hunting spear that they use to kill wild pigs. This is as hard as steel. I feel that life gives death purpose, and I feel that there is the purpose of finding purpose in everything that we do. It's important to feel good about what you do. We have this yearning to create, to give, to serve, and that's what we've been manipulated to do for the system for too long, is to give our life and our well-being to the care of a system that doesn't really care about us. But you know who cares about us? I care about us. And I'm enough. And if I'm enough and you're a reflection of me, it means you're enough. I mean, it's the most beautiful, magnificent thing that you could ever imagine, is that we are all enough. And that you're more powerful than you're ever going to be told. So stop looking for your answers in the books of man's conception of God. And stop looking for your answers in the libraries of tainted knowledge. And start looking for the answers inside of your soul. Because inside of your soul, that's where God lives. And all you have to do is go inside and ask, and you'll be free. And that's a very real thing. Let go of fear. You have nothing to be afraid of. You really don't. You have nothing to be afraid of. You create your reality 100% with your thoughts. This manifested realm that we're experiencing is a manifestation of a projection of your consciousness. If you know that, then you create with love. You know, people think that I'm enlightened, but then I go and promote fear. It's not enlightenment. I don't promote the fear. I try to empower people to deal with the fear, but just constantly bringing it up all the time just leaves everybody in a bad vibratory state. And I love you too much to be the person that does that to you. I would much rather be the person that says that if you need help, I can help you. And if you want love, I love you. And if you want food, I'll feed you. And if you want water, I'll be the person to make sure that you have something to drink. Because I look into nature for my answers and I see what a tree does. And entire ecosystems are formed in trees, and it's beautiful. That entire ecosystem depends on that one tree for life. And we depend on this one ecosystem, the tree of life. We're just fractals. Just little fractals doing our little fractal fucking things. And it's weird. But it's how it works. I've learned that everything that we ever wanted is on the opposite side of fear, but we let fear stop us from achieving the things that we know that we already have. We forget that they're ours, but we hit this wall of fear. It doesn't mean that we go out and get guns and have a revolution and take out these fucking corrupt leaders. It doesn't mean that. It means that we start to become the light that we wish the world to embrace. If Jesus was here, if Gandhi was here, if Muhammad was here, what would they do? What would Buddha do if he was here? Would he start an Instagram page and expose Hillary Clinton for being a baby-eating snake? Rather, I believe he would choose to just be the best version of himself possible and to give people a light that they could attach to, so that they could illuminate themselves and illuminate the next person. I think that that's a selfish gift, a selfless gift. If I'm powerful enough to shape my reality with my thoughts, imagine what all of us could do together if we were shaping our reality with our thoughts. If you haven't had the chance yet to donate to my app, I would kindly appreciate if my followers could each maybe pitch in $5 for the app. I have some people that pitched in $500. I have some people that pitched in $5. You're all equal, and I love you all so much. It's just the fact that you're engaging in something bigger than yourself. I'm not Joel Osteen, and I guarantee you that I spend way more fucking time than Joel Osteen could ever spend helping people. Ever. I'm not trying to get your fucking money. I'm trying to get your fucking planet back. And unfortunately, here it costs money. And seeing as how I'm not a part of that system, I've done the best I can with my stores, but that barely keeps me afloat. We took a loss last year. Tax-wise, I mean, that's common in the first year anyway. You buy all your inventory at the end of the year, you have a bunch of inventory, you take a loss the first year. I mean, it's just how you do business. But I would appreciate some support with this because it's just not something I could physically do on my own. But it would allow us to network the tribe, independent of me and independent of Instagram, all the people who have this common philosophy of thought of like, let's get free. Or not even let's get free. Like, I'm free. Like, you're free. Okay, great. Like, how far are these people from you? Where are they? Like, and it's encrypted, like, and it's safe, and it's virtually fortressed, and like your information's safe. Like, I don't even want it to send out pings from your location. I want you to actually type in the location that you want to know where my followers are at, so that you guys could have the chance to actually start getting together on like personal levels, because I want to build a community. And how would I build a community unless I knew who I had as medics, and who I had as security, and who I had as, like, who's going to build, who are the infrastructure? Do I have construction or carpenters, masons? Not Freemasons, although I don't even mind Freemasons. I think that they're fine too. You know, you get beyond the 33rd level, you get 33 levels of dickheads, and then you get to the 33 levels beyond that, and you get 33 more levels of dickheads. But like the average Mason is just like a lawyer, judge, a police officer. They're not necessarily the greatest people on earth, but they're certainly not fucking bad people. Like, not all of them. That's crazy. I know at least 30 fucking Freemasons, and 28 of them are solid motherfuckers that are just like charity people that do really good things. And I can sense lies. I mean, I don't care. I'm not a Freemason. I don't give a fuck what you believe. I'm just trying to tell you what I've learned is my truth along the way. Yeah, you know, if you guys can, I would highly recommend trying to reach a state of enlightenment with just using your conscious breathing. Plant medicines are here to help us, you know, and it's a shortcut, but it's a very, very worthy one. I also wanted to say that Maya and I have decided to take some time off, and that's been something that I've been going through. And I just want to give her credit for being the best teacher I've ever had. She's absolutely amazing in every way, and I've been so blessed to been able to have learned from someone who is as powerful and magnificent as she is. She's really a gift to this planet. So if you don't follow Mayara Healing Arts, please follow her. We're not officially together anymore. I'm not saying that like I'm looking for girls to like hit my DM up with titty pics, but I wanted to say it as a sign of respect to her, because she really is a really amazing human being, and I'm super fucking grateful. I had this card reading tonight, and the card reading basically told me what I had known, that I wasn't meant to go back where I had been, that I had to go somewhere new. The path just lays out before you. And Maya woke up and called me and said she had a dream. At the minute that I got off the phone with the card reading girl, Kayla, I mean, the minute that I got off the phone with her, Maya sent me a message, "Are you okay? I had a dream that you took a pill and died." And I have to say that something did happen to me tonight. A part of me is definitely dead. And I'm hoping that it's the ego. Because I have all the answers. I really do, because I know nothing. I don't know anything at all. I'm completely empty. I know nothing. I am nothing. I'm just a vessel. But my vibration is high as fuck. And what kind of things want to inhabit a very high vibration vessel? Only the best. So, I'm really proud of where Maya and I came from. I'm really proud of where I've come from. It's amazing to think that 7 years ago I was sitting in a jail cell looking at 65 years in prison for some totally stacked up, trumped up bullshit charges. And I never thought I was going to get out. everybody had written me off. I was a heroin addict, a crack addict, a meth addict. I was a detriment to not only myself, but to everybody around me. I was causing harm. And, I won't ever say the jail saved my life, but it gave me a chance to think about something that I would never ever be willing to do again. And that's sacrifice my freedom for anybody. And at the same time, I would give my life, and I mean that, I would give my life to ensure the happiness and the success and the thriving of the human race. I'm not stupid. We're all one. And this is really what's beautiful about us, is that we're just one fucking being. Fragmented light, like shining a light through a prism. You get the rainbow. I don't know if you can see this, but this probably isn't the right. My other crystals are in the other room, and I don't want to get them, but you can't. I can see it on this side, actually, the rainbow, but the long story short is, minus my botched up science experiment, why don't I wear clothes? Oh, because that's a really intelligent conversation to have. Sure, let's stop talking about how God works and let's ask why I don't wear clothes. I live in Colombia. Do you have any idea what the fucking temperature here is like? It's like fucking 95 degrees outside. It's 4 a.m. Like, it's fucking hot as balls. Why would I wear clothes? Like, why do you wear clothes? Like, do you like them? I don't wear shoes either. Like, even in New York City, I don't wear shoes. I just don't like them. I just don't want to do it. Fuck it. Why would you do something you don't want to do? And that, my friends, is the silly part about regret. Because regretting something says that you did it because you wanted to do it, but you can't accept responsibility for the fact that you did it, so you regret it. It's useless. Totally useless. So guilt and fear and remorse, even, like, all lessons, good things to have happen, but the bottom line is that you have to accept responsibility for what it is you do on this planet, and for what it is you allow on this planet, because nothing can happen without our consent. I mean, you have to go along peacefully for this shit to all work. I mean, we're just complacent, lazy, and that's okay. Because we make mistakes and we're humans and we forget. And that's what being born into sin means. It means that we're born into forgetfulness. Sin, by the way, in Aramaic translates into forgetfulness, which was the language that the Bible was written in. Which is also the language, actually, the last group of people on earth that actually teach Aramaic in their school system is the Syrians, who we are currently at war with, unfortunately, because we want their oil. And we want to put a pipeline through their country. It's weird, I live on the top of a mountain, and sometimes I hear, like, what I think could be a car, and I'm just like, there's no fucking way that could be a car. Weird shit. Anyway. So, I'm just gonna look and see if anybody has any important comments. If you guys want to check out my CBD line, Ancient Healing Hemp And use the promo code, since y'all are watching and I love you. Use the promo code Third Eye for a 15% discount. And I'm just gonna be really fucking obnoxious, and I'm gonna pin this here for a moment. Yeah, I don't know. Wouldn't that be weird? When a fucking alien snuck up on me, I'd be so bummed out. Aliens is just like, what the fuck? Come on. I know y'all are government motherfuckers. Get away from me. You fuck boys. Let me check my back. I really dislike being attached to a fucking cord. It kills me. So, I think that you guys should try out my hemp, my CBD oil. It's legal. We ship to all 50 states, and I think all over the world. The FDA and these motherfuckers know that it cures all sorts of diseases. It's crazy what they know it cures. They actually have patents on it. But I can't legally say it cures anything. But I do know a woman who cured stage 3 breast cancer using nothing but this particular oil in like a relatively short period of time. Now, I can't make that claim that it would work for you, but I'm actually going to get this woman on my podcast, which are soon going to be released, because I finally found somebody to build my website, I think. Or at least somebody to invest in it and pay somebody to do it properly, so that I don't have these people that really don't want to do it and they're not really down with the mission and stuff. It just wasn't it was a bad fit last time. I'm a Gemini. I'm a Gemini with a Libra moon and a Scorpio rising. I've been really fucking high all night. I mean, like, toasty as fuck. Shit's crazy. Yo, I like that shit right there with that white and that black fist bumping. You guys know that I kind of like... I identify more with black people than white people. I've always felt very oppressed. And black people can get mad at me for this, and some of them would, but most of them would understand, like, it's not really a color thing, it's like a lifestyle thing. I mean, it definitely really sucks to be black in America. And I'm really fucking sorry for that. And one of the few times that I would actually utilize force against somebody is if I saw somebody beating up a black person because of the color of their skin, including an officer of the law. If I saw somebody beating up a little black teen, I mean, there's no badge on earth that would stop me from stepping in, because I don't support that. There's a lot of reasons that people should get hit. Tons. But being black in the wrong neighborhood is certainly not, that's just like not cool. I mean, that really bothers me that shit happens. It's like one of my biggest pet peeves is that people could actually even justify it. Like, how do you live like that? Let me see. Somebody asked a question. Magic Bunny, have I read 4 Agreements? No, we were conditioned to wear clothes. Yeah, we were. I love being naked. You know what's really fun is being naked in a fucking crayfish pool when all the crayfish are fucking biting all the skin on your balls and your feet, and like they're picking all the dead fucking... Oh man, it's fucking weird. They're like little freshwater shrimp. They live like down the stream, down the river. It's hilarious. Yeah, like wearing clothes and even wearing shoes is just not healthy. What I will say is that I coat myself when I get out of the shower with, I make CBD oil, like in my house, and just little bits at a time. But it's doesn't have any THC in it. You can make it with real weed too. In usually in Costa Rica, I do it with weed. Here, I do it with CBD. So anyway, so then I cover my whole body in this oil, and it prevents all of this Morgellons bullshit from getting in, but for my breathing. And frankly, I smoke a lot. I think my lungs are going to pretty much just protect themselves from anything getting in. So, coconut oil is something that you guys should replace pretty much all of your fucking hygiene products with. I'm sorry, I was just trying to read a little bit. Are they significant to your spiritual well-being? Thoughts on Planet X? I don't give a fuck about Planet X. I asked when you said you've been high all night on that oil. Oh, yeah. No, I actually smoked really good weed too. So weed has a whole lot of THC. And CBD is the opposite end of the spectrum. A real weed plant, before man modified it, looked like this. It had, I'm trying to get this in there we go. Right, so this was THC and this was CBD. But man made it so that the THC was like the whole thing. Like it's like 96% THC relative to the CBD. So the ratio is now off. Anyway, the CBD is really the healing portion, and that's what you really want is the CBD. You don't really understand too much about how it works. It almost seems like human beings have an endocannabinoid system, like we evolved on this planet with this plant, or it was brought to us at some point, or seeded to us, or something. I'm not really sure. It looks like half my face is numb. But yeah, so this is used. You know what? I have a cut somewhere. Wouldn't it be funny if it was on like my dick from shaving it or something? It's not. Oh, I got a cut somewhere here. Fuck. Here we go. So let's actually just do an experiment, and I'm gonna put it on the cut I'm gonna put it on the cut to see how it heals it. Because obviously I obviously heal well. So you just take a couple of drops like this. You see how it's just like a little bit like that? And I'm just gonna apply it directly on there. I can almost guarantee you this shit's gonna be fucking gone by tomorrow, but when you isolate it this way, it's incredibly potent. So what you do for the full moon, go make a list of all of the stuff that you don't want to hold on to anymore. I'll do it with you. Why don't we all do that? Let's just write down a few things that we don't think are healthy for us, and write them down on a piece of paper with a real pen or a real pencil, and go outside under the moon and tell the moon that you give it to the moon. It can take it. You don't need it anymore. And you let go. And what I'd like to let go of on this full moon is my ego. Because I don't see it as something that is helping my career. I don't see it as... It's hilarious, yeah. But like, as you guys see when I've been calm this interview or this live session, it's a whole different type